Okay, Monday, January 10th, 2022, calling the Council on Aging Board meeting to order at 12:30 PM. Seeing no public participation, we'll move on to minutes review. Did everybody receive December minutes?
Okay.
December minutes?
Yeah.
Any corrections or changes or comments?
Nope.
No. Okay, then could I please have a motion to accept the December minutes?
Except,
Second,
I'll second it.
is there any other discussion? Would you like a roll call vote for accepting the minutes?
That's up to you.
Okay, we'll do a roll call vote. Donna, if you want to call the roll call of those who are here?
Paula LeBlanc,
Yes?
yep,
Jack,
Yes.
Donna, or me, yes. Carol? Yes. Cindy?
I'm not a voting member.
Harvey?
yes,
Okay, motion carries unanimously, accept the December minutes. Moving on to new business, update from the director.
Okay, so welcome everyone. We're here. We're still open. Really, it's business as usual. We've been open, doing our programs. I don't really have any other updates other than B, which is the companion program. So do you?
Okay, so for the companion program, we need to vote to accept the program?
Yes, so I am going to the select board meeting tonight via Zoom. They have the packet that I gave everybody. We've talked about the companion program.
Yes.
I knew that we had support to move forward. They would like a formal vote from the board that, you know, to move forward with the program as presented.
Okay,
So they're doing that tonight.
okay. Could I have a motion to accept the companion program moving forward?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, do I have a second?
that's second.
Okay. Motion made and seconded. Any further discussion about the companion program?
Are there any other questions about it? Okay, so I got permission from Laura Fletcher, who is the accountant, to use the TRIPS revolving account for any mileage paid to the program for medical appointments. The packet is pretty thorough. It has the brochure. It has all the documents that people need to sign. And as companions come on, they will be trained. We do have a couple people who need a companion. We just are still going to be looking for volunteers to fill those spots. So it's going to be slow moving, especially with COVID right now and the surge that we're currently in. But I think having everything in place and being able to move forward would be great. It's taken a little bit of time to get here, but I think it's a great program and hopefully we'll have your support.
Who will do the training?
I will. Yep.
Okay, we have a motion on the table to accept the companion program. We have a roll call vote, please, Donna, to accept.
Okay. Paula?
Yes.
Jack?
Yeah,
Carol? Yes. Myself, yes. Harvey?
yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
And the motion passes unanimously to move forward with the companion program. Okay, moving on, C, update about programs, dining room.
So the dining room is still doing grab and go and in person. People are being really, really good about not coming in if they're not feeling well, whether they have COVID or not. Carol Smith is entering the meeting. Carol Smith entered the meeting at 12:38, although that's 12:34. My thing says 12:38, but
Yeah, 12:30.
12:34. She's connecting now. Hi, Carol. Nope, her audio is still connecting. I don't know. Hi, Carol. You're on mute. Um, so today we had 2 people. Last week we had 6 people. 1 week we had 10 people. One day we had 10 people. They're spreading out. And grab and go is still, 10 to 15 people, sometimes 20. It depends on what's on the menu, which is nothing different than what it was before. So that's the dining room.
Brown bag, we need volunteers. We've had 3 people to work on it last time, that's all that showed up. So we do need volunteers to help us and for if they're out there too. But I'm hoping that some people will come back or show up or something.
Well, I think some people had COVID. Some people have doctor's appointments. So we
Yeah.
do have a lot of volunteers signed up. So one time we had
Oh, yeah, well, we had
10
too many.
people. Yeah, we had too many people.
Yeah.
And they call the morning of to tell me that they can't come. So I don't really know how to.
Yeah, but last time was just a few of us, but maybe it'll be better tomorrow, or maybe the cold will keep everyone away, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want me to put it in the newsletter that we need brown bag volunteers or just
I
wait
mean,
and see because of
maybe wait.
COVID?
Yeah, maybe wait and see.
Okay. Okay.
Transportation?
So transportation, the FRTA new software was approved by the select board last Monday. So basically what that is $432 will be added to the cherry sheets, which is the documentation of money that comes from the federal and state government to the town of Southwick. In our assessment of the FRTA, $432 a year is pennies compared to the, I think it's $1.2 million that the town gets. And what that will do, we talked about it last time, was it's a new software program. It's a little more automated. It will help us on our end in terms of administratively, hopefully. So I'm waiting to hear from Mike from FRTA. He's going to order the program, do the training. And what that is the iPads will be in the van, and then we'll be trained on how to implement it. So it'll be a little bit of time, I think, but and learning something new is always a challenge. But I think in the long run, it's a step in the right direction in terms of technology and transportation. So that's really all I have for transportation. Are there any questions about that?
Okay, finances?
So the budget hearings are coming up. I didn't know if there was something you wanted me to add to the budget. I'm meeting hopefully with Carl Steinhardt at the end of the week to talk about how the COA and Park and Rec budgets are gonna look together, combined, separated, how that's all gonna work, because I don't know what his vision is of like how the budget is gonna look, if it's gonna be one salary or if the salaries are gonna be split, and then, just the different line items. I think it'll still continue to be 2 departments. I know it will be 2 departments. It's just, you got to figure out the logistics of it now that it's potentially moving forward. I guess that isn't up to us.
Is there anything that you can think of that we need here at the senior center?
I think I put in last year's budget just an addition for a capital improvement, looking down the road, just because we're running out of space. So I think I've talked about it. Nothing formal has happened, but I think letting them know that we're running out of space is happening. I mean, COVID has opened up our eyes to how much space we really need. And we would need, so I think I would just put that on there again.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys think that we should add to? I mean, in terms of our finances, I think we do pretty well. I mean, I try not to zero out all the accounts unless I need to. that's what the budget's for. It's budgeted so that you can use the money that's there. But in terms of the COA, I would say, I think we're okay.
Classes?
So classes are continuing. Some classes have lower participation than others. Painting actually has only had like 1 or 2 people in it. So I talked to the instructor for painting and she's still going to continue to come, but until she gets more participants, I can't pay her. I think that's fair. I would do that with any program, especially right now. She wanted to keep it at 12:30. I had moved it to 12:30 because of another class conflict. And she wanted to keep it there instead of moving it back to 12. So that was her decision. So it's really hard to pay someone $50 a class when there's only 2 people coming. As much as I want to, that's really hard to do. And she was fine with that. She totally understood that. But the other classes seem to have plenty of people in them, enough where people are being able to socially distant. What I have suggested to people in the lower impact classes is to try to keep their masks on if they can. So the recommendation is if you can keep your mask on, then please leave it on. But you know, line dancing and Zumba can get really challenging to wear your mask. That adds a different impact to the class. But they are very good about spreading out and giving themselves plenty of room. And really only the instructors are the ones talking. So they're really good about that. And we're open until we can't be. That's what I keep saying.
And we do have our new TV for the Zumba.
We do,
tapes,
yep,
and
yep.
That's good.
So Becca sent me, I need to put that stuff onto our website because Becca's gonna be having her baby in February. So
So that's when that's happening, when the classes will start on that, when she has her baby?
So when Becca has her baby, people can still come in so they can be together, and I'll put on a video of Becca doing Zumba. So at least they'll be able to be together if forced, because if you're like, oh, do it at home at your own leisure,
Yeah.
someone's gonna watch General Hospital instead of,
Yeah.
or the Today Show instead of doing Zumba. I mean, that's just what happens. So if you know that you're still coming in and meeting, and we're not going to charge people because I'm not paying Becca. So we're not out this, we're not in this to make a ton of money. Just the TV was free, thanks to Carol. I'm not ignoring you, Carol. I just keep forgetting you're there. So I'm not looking at you. So that will start, and I think you guys are coming on Mondays too, right? When
We
she's
thought it
out.
was
Is it Tuesdays?
Tuesday, Thursday, because Monday the quilters are in, right?
Right. So
So we were trying to make them music on a different day.
it was
Tuesday.
before to Tai Chi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9 o'clock both days.
Okay,
9
perfect. Yep,
Tuesday,
yep.
Thursday. yeah.
See, she knows better than I do.
Only because,
You go to the
we
classes.
want it
Yes.
twice a week.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yep. Yep. So that works for us, and they might as well use it, and I'm happy to do it.
We appreciate it.
I think we all are happy to do it. And we still have the Chinese class going on. Right now they have Google Classroom. Like, they're very serious about it, right, Carol? Carol's in that class. Mary's wonderful. People really like the class. It's not as big as it was when it started, but that happens with every class. So the people who are here are really interested. And they're just coming in for an hour on Mondays, and they seem to really like it. Do you want to talk at all about that, Carol?
No, but I agree with everything you've said. Everyone they're really excited about it. She does a wonderful job. She allows us to have input as to what type of things we're interested in. And each class brings a new surprise.
Yeah.
She does a really good job.
Yeah, she works hard at it. She has a curriculum, and she integrates the TV, which is nice to have in there as well with her laptop.
And on the Google Classroom, she gives us links to everything that she's done in class so we can review, and we can also prepare ahead. So that's very helpful.
Yeah, they're good students too. They really they want to learn and continue. So, and Mary's happy to do it. The only way I would need to charge them is if she needed some more materials, but she has not indicated that she needs that right now. So I think we're good.
Yeah,
'Cause we're not volunteering her time.
the calligraphy sets we got are great because they're totally reusable.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
After the water dries, it just disappears. So they're
Yeah.
good forever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and I still have a couple extras if someone wants to join the class. So, which people are welcome to do that. And that's,
Any other new business anybody can think of? Moving on to old business.
I don't really have any.
Oh, no. Anybody, old business? All right.
What's going on with companions? Did I miss it?
Yeah, that was at the beginning. There's a meeting tonight for the select board that I'm attending for them to approve it to move forward. And the board just voted formally to move it forward, even though we had minutes that we discussed it. We did a formal vote. I need to remember that when we do programs, I should probably do a formal vote,
Okay.
but sometimes we need it, sometimes we don't. So for this program, because I gave it to them to look at, they wanted a formal vote that it was okay with you guys that we do it.
Okay, thank you.
Coming soon, Carol, coming soon.
Motion to adjourn.
Call vote to adjourn, please, Donna?
Paula,
Yes?
Jack,
Here.
myself, yes. Carol?
Yeah.
Harvey?
Yes.
Cindy, oh, wait, Cindy's not a voter.
Okay. All right. Motion to adjourn unanimous. So adjourn at 12:46.
Perfect.